Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we see how you can use Microsoft Office when we want to create a document in terms of PowerPoint, in terms of Excel, in terms of Word and different products associated with the Microsoft Office. So today we shall start with the Microsoft Office, like the product of Word that is mostly used in different ways. For example, when applying the application work, and when we want to create a document so as people or a person to understand what he's talking about, or to create a sample design of the documentation that you describe a certain ask or task or work then we can produce. So today we shall see the basic the basic views on looking words, and as time goes we shall see the many tasks depend on words. So how you can open your words? So don't worry. So the when the word does not appear at the desktop here, you should place the window button at the bottom button, then click, then also write or type the word OW. So you can type with the word OW and get the same product. So this is the word. So if you want to see others product, you should like to click the mouse, then go to the open file location. Here you can see other products that are associated with the Microsoft Offices. So like example, Publisher, PowerPoint, Outlook, OneNote, Excel, Access, and so forth. So let me start with the word. So yeah, double click word so as to open the word. Double click. Our word is already open. So here what we see is a template, the template that already created for other products or as a password. So when you want this template to use, you can choose depending on your task you be created with. So when you don't want this one, okay, leave it alone. So go to the blank document so as to create your own template. From here in Microsoft Office in Word, now you shall see all overviews on the different tabs or ribbons or globe, so as to understand well when we're creating a document, when we're applying different tasks depending on the word. So here we shall look on we will look on uh, the basic the basic of the words. So let's start knowing the user interface first of all. So the user interface first of all, this is at the top here. We see 1, 2, 3, which is save, which is back, in country do. Then if we want to repeat, so this two here at the top is we name it quick access toolbar. Quick access toolbar. And those file home insert design layout up to that point, those we call it tabs. So when we say tab means those components which are being shown here, that is file home insert design layout reference mailings reviews view and acrobat solid manage and so forth. When at the top here, those is tabs. So we say home tabs, we say insert tabs, we say file tabs, and so forth. So here at below the tabs, you see this area, which means the labels. Those components below the label, below the tabs is called labels. And at the bottom also, we say below, this is the clipboard, this is the font, this is paragraph, styles, editing, and so forth. Those is called a group. Those is called a group. So you have tabs, you have the ribbons, and the below we have the group. Okay, so the group is called at this point we say that this point we say a group dialog boxes. So this is a group dialog boxes. So when you say keyboard, means keyboard group, font group, paragraph group, style group, and so forth. And this is a group dialog box. Okay. When you go to these file tab contain different options that describe how you can uh, save your component, how you can save your documents, and so forth. When you come to the info, it describe your your document, that in terms of size, in terms of page, in terms of word used in the documents, total editing time, and so forth. So when you want to protect your document, you should go to this part. You can protect your document in terms of password, in terms of email, and so forth. When you check the issues that can carry the errors, so you can check these issues. Check to inspect the document is very well, capabilities about the grammars, and so forth. When you want to manage, you have complies in different document. So as you can group or can delete recent copies. Okay. Go to the news. When you want to create a new document, you should go to this option. Then you have opening, means you open existing document that will be created before today. Okay, before that time when once. Okay, so we're gonna have save. We want to save the document one, so can save at the first time. But the save as we want the existing document to be saved for another document to save, but the same document, but we want to save at the second option and save the save as. So save as it brings the original to be at its ease. Then you can save another document through those documents or first the original document without affecting it. Okay. So we're gonna have save as document PDF. This existing when you have a call Adobe PDF. If you don't have Adobe PDF, doesn't exist in your documentation. So have you have print? When you want to print the document, you can click, then you can choose the type of printer. The type of printer is here. When you print or about copies and so forth. When you want to share different sharing is email, Adobe Previews, Present Online, Post Program. When we want to export in terms of what, you can export with the other source. Example is PDF, PDF XP, and so forth. I'll change the file type. In Word, you have different types of saving, depending on what you want. When you want to close, it means we close this in term. We can close here, we can close at that point. And here is a count, which the count that I used for Microsoft Office when we are activating it. When we want to share the document, we need email. So this account plays the role of email setting. Okay. So option. This is that is more option about the word. When you want to preview, when you want to increase the term of words, when you want to change the color of the appearance of the word. For example, when you want to change the color of appearance, you should go to the display, to go to the generals at that point of these themes, and go into the color for when you want to change. You see the our weight it change, so that it provide option for when we want to set your word that you want. Okay, so let you knowing about, you have to see the file in tabs, file tabs, the option are involved at the file, Then let's go back to home. Let's go back to home. That the home tab consists of ribbons. Consists of ribbons or contain ribbons and have the groups and dialog box group. Okay, at the bottom here, we will see that this is zoom. This is zoom. When you want to zoom out, to zoom in your documentation, so as you can see what you are writing. Okay. Then we have that this default. When we want to read mode, which means we can read as a page of documentation in terms of okay. So when you go have this print out, you see the page, every page when you scroll out, and when you go and have a web layout, you go have uh, different view. That we see that the different display according to what. Okay. Then at the right we have the print layout. The scroll up and down. At the bottom here we have the scroll left and right. So today we have seen that home page. In home page, in home no not no sorry sorry. In home tab we start with that point. At this point you can choose, this is the font group. The font group contains the themes font, how you can look your font. Okay, for example, when we type the word the master, for example, the master have has been those are the words. So when first of all repeat to the print out so as to see where we ended. Also the master is already, so you can zoom out, you can zoom in so as to see what we like. Okay, so here is where it's very well to see, and so you need to select it. First of all you need to select that word in order to change the font. You select the first word, you select all words, select by touching the left click, holding the left click, then up to the point where we want to change the font. After that, go to the themes font. So when we are changing the theme, you can see that it changed your word. So you can choose depending on what. If you want Bell Sun, you can see your word is Bell Sun font. So for example, me, I choose a Time New Roman that is mostly used in font. This is so also can change your size of the weight. Your size of the weight is being 12, 16, depending on what. You can change your depending when you want. Okay. After that, we can use this instead of this. When you can want to increase the font size, you can click, then you can increase, and here you can change. When you want to decrease, you can decrease at that point. But remember, when you increase, we're going to have two in time of increments. So when you want to do, for example, when you increase, you see 24. So the 23 is escaping that. So you can want to type the 23 here, in 23 here, so it's drop here the font. Okay. So another is ribbon is change the case. When we want to change the case, suddenly instead of flashing, okay, or of deleting. So we want to change the word or cases into uppercases, or so you can select uppercase, or can select U instead of selecting. So this is the shortcut. U means shortcut of the uppercase, L means lowercase, S sentence case, capitalize each word, 2 will depend on what, or by clicking direct you can see how it being changed. So when you want to lowercase or, you can select this lowercase. Okay. When you want uppercase, you can select can click U or by selecting this uppercase. You can see your word is already casting on. Okay, after that, this B is bold. You can use the shortcut Control button plus B to bold, or you can use that button to change it. Okay, you can use shortcut Control plus B for bold, or you can use at that point B. Okay, also they have italic. This can use the shortcut Control plus I to change the word into italic word, and can back to the normal word by Control plus E, which means we move or undo the italic word. Then we go to the underline. You can use different underline when you want to underline your words, or more of that, and how the color looking on your underline. Okay, this is the color when you want to underline the word. So you can use the green, depend on your word. You can use different style of the underline. Okay, so here we want to cancel or to strike through the word. Okay, when you strike through, it means that you cancel out that word does not appear, or can you remove it, but remember, you make sure your word is already selected so as to change the option of the font. So we have this uppercase, subscript, and superscript. Subscript and superscript, those are terms which are used when we want to create the second word. Type very small letter just below the line of text. That typing the very small letter just above the line of the text. For example, we only want to write at the top. For example, when you want to write X, but is over below, we want to write 2. So you need to subscript, then 2. You see, X is big and that is small, but it's below of the X. That is subscript. When you want to superscript, type X, then go to the superscript, then 2. That is already created a superscript which is above the word. Okay, after that, when you see, so when you're writing also, you can see it appear at above the X. So when you want it to come to the normal, you should click that point, then it will appear at the normal. Here we different that we say this is the point where it is to change the word into word art, that different appearance can be seen. Then we can select this word. For example, we want it to appear in different word art, so we can click here and choose what you want. You can see more option of word art. Okay, so you can change depending on your want. All the styles or reflections. If you want reflection, if we want different number style, example figures, and so style is set. Okay, glow, depending on what, more the color. That is, it's up to you. That is about a text effect and typograph. But when we use Word version 2007, we see this is in word art. So you can choose word art, or go into the insert, then you can see this word art. Okay, when we continue in this one, this you need to highlight the color. Highlight the color or text in the word. So you can select this word, then you can go into there, want to highlight. text. But when we want to change the font color, we need to go to this. When you use this, you can differentiate according to the task itself. Then we're going to go have to see how you can apply this effect in terms of font. When you select the white, you can see the white. When you select, so first of all, we select the word. We select the word so as to see what is gone. And select, then you can choose the color of the font. Then you can go have the white, or you can choose the black, you can choose the red, depending on you. Okay, so this another is about clear. When you want to clear all information or format that has been already existed to the word, you need to select all word, then you can choose that format. It means you can delete all format that been already created when you want to apply a new new editing format. So also we're gonna have in another lecture we're going to look on paragraph group and finish up with the style and others so as to finish the home tab. Thank you for consideration. Thank you for our comprehensive review, and we shall see the next lesson.